Hello, dear Cancer. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 14th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Cancer. I'll tell you today's horoscope. Don't let the opportunity to love again pass you by. Someone new will come into your life and you must prepare yourself. Don't stop sharing with others. Don't be too hard on yourself. Even though you are someone who really enjoys being alone, don't get used to it because you could lose important people. Cancer, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. Cancer, be foresight and don't spend like crazy. Organize your financial plans better because you will need your willpower to continue at work. Things will improve. You may have to tighten your belt, but it's better not to borrow anything. In love, don't let a mirage blind you to the reality of your romantic relationship. You must accept the social proposals that are made to you. You can meet a lot of people and you may have to do some renovations in your home, but it will be necessary. If you talk too much, you could make errors in your judgments and cause yourself problems. You feel very well and you receive all the positive energy from the stars. Take advantage of this period of your life to relax and improve what you want. In your health, your charisma is on the rise and your personality prevails. Nothing will be impossible. Stress can undermine your vitality, so try to rest and recover. Mercury, planet of communications, is entering your sign and very harmonious days are predicted, full of inspiration and premonitions. Do not be impatient, even if you notice that certain matters take longer than others to be resolved, because now with retrograde planets this usually happens. You are focused on a cycle where you will have revealing dreams and a lot of clarity to understand other people's relationships. You will have a great opportunity to live a night of deep love as you have been dreaming of for a long time. For all those who do not have a partner and are desperate, you should know that many times words play against us. So if you don't know how to express yourself through speech, you can let silence or your body do the talking, that is, by showing affection with your hands, looks, etc. You need to moderate your emotions a little and avoid creating expectations that may not be met. In matters of love, everything starts to turn in your favor with the direct transit of Mercury through your sign, which is great at this stage. If you are in the middle of a process of resuming relationships or starting a new romance, and you seem too anxious or unstable, you could push love away from you. Put your Cancer intuition to work and you will discover love where you least expected it. In terms of health, this is your opportunity to cleanse your body of toxins and contaminating substances. The positive influence of the Moon and Mars will contribute to strengthening your will and help you have a day of outdoor activities. Very good news about your health these days. Everything is going well and you have been concerned about keeping it that way. Avoid spending too much time in unhygienic places or under direct sunlight to keep yourself in good shape. At the professional level, apply your Cancerian diligence and optimism to your job because you will be busy with issues that arise at the last minute, but which you will be able to effectively solve thanks to the mental agility that your sign currently has with the Mercury transit that is occurring today. Cancer man, if you work, then do your job well. That is your main dignity. Such a great desire to perform is first and foremost related to money and not to the opportunity to become famous or show off. Cancer woman, you will show your precision and diligence to the authorities. They will definitely appreciate this. You can expect a raise or even a promotion. Your experience and skills are enough for management to understand how valuable and qualified you are as an employee. A piece of advice, try to rely only on yourself. Do not rely on colleagues and strangers when it comes to your professional activities. Money and fortune. Prosperity is about to come to you. Follow your dreams, hunches, and impulses. Do it and you will see results. In order to get a little more money, your mind is full of ideas and works very fast. Use that for good and get what you want. It is a good time for you to start giving yourself a break too, since you don't have much to worry about. Enjoy the good times that are coming your way with the people you care about the most. Astral rhythm today, moderate, rising a little at night. The cosmic dynamics and ease of speech that the transit of Mercury through your sign that is happening today gives you. Dangerous tendency, emotional imbalances, and confusing emotions with feelings that you should avoid. Acting hastily in times of stress. Quote of the day: those who spend their time discussing meaningless matters with ignorant people are throwing away the only thing they have in life, their time. The best relationship today is with Scorpio and Pisces, the most tense with Sagittarius. Your compatibility is good with water and earth signs. If you are single, the movement of Mercury in your sign will help you find the right words to express your feelings to that person who is at the center of your thoughts. Special luck for today, it's 15. Try to use it, just like your lucky color, which on this day is magenta. The universal number for today, general for all signs, is 3. The result of adding today's day with the month and the year in numerology is reduced to a single figure. Below are your auspicious hours for love, money, and business, given according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you must adapt them to your national time: 4:20 a.m., 5:50 a.m., 3:30 p.m., and 6:25 p.m. The lucky numbers and chance are 16, 29, 40, and 45. A day to think about what is hindering you. The progress in your life is likely to feel like you have stopped and that everything seems the same as the day before, and so on. Don't let this happen to you. Don't fall into a routine. You are considering finishing a project that was previously unsuccessful or for which you did not get financing. Don't let this idea fade away. Today is the right time to give it free rein. Start by investigating the safest ways to carry it out. If you do, you will find much success, although it is sometimes wise to remain silent to avoid conflict. Cancerians often find it difficult to do so. They have a need to express their opinions, especially when faced with unfair situations. Today you will find yourself in a situation where you should not remain silent under any circumstances, especially if it is something you consider unfair and meaningless. If your relationship, which is relatively new, is not working out as you expected, do not be discouraged. Instead of focusing on the difficulties, focus on the virtues of that person. We often make the mistake of giving up on everything when it is not necessary. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. End of youthful adventures and madness, a moment of calm arrives that is very interesting to enjoy. Tenderness and cuddles will be at their peak. Being detached even from your own ideas produces a state of permanent freedom of action and creation. Consequently, problem solving becomes simple and creative. Very good intimate understanding and an open and frank dialogue will lead you to successfully adjust old disagreements. This leads to a great sexual energy that will lead you to seek all possible forms of pleasure to impress your partner. You should be careful, since in some cases evidence of previous deceptions or parallel dues will be evident. If you now realize that you made a mistake in your emotional relationships, apologize to the hurt person. You will see how well everything will turn out, especially today when the planet of communications is entering a telluric sign compatible with yours. If you have a partner, a family gathering threatens to test all your patience and where people. Avoid at all costs criticizing your partner's affections and, much less, contradicting them. It is vital that you maintain your composure. Consider that it's only a few hours and that your partner is for life. If you don't have a partner, you are attracted to the joy of that person, and that same happiness that they display at all times makes you hesitate to approach them. The stars consider that you should not fear contact, because after all, opposites attract and end up complementing each other. That person is looking for someone serene like you. Today you have to try a different route to go to work. It is necessary because you're watchful. I will detect an opportunity that would otherwise go unnoticed by you. You must make contact with the people involved and know how to sell yourself. You will see that it will be very useful to you. Jobs related to the home, family, and businesses based in your home are very well sponsored. So take advantage of this good energy to move forward with those stagnant plans and put your latent capacity, which is very high, to work to the fullest. That anxiety that you cannot get rid of can be overcome with animal contact. If you have pets, be closer to them and let their contact free you from those bad energies that keep you from lifting your head up. If you don't have pets, go to a friend's house where there are some, or go to an animal therapy center. If you neglect your health, you can become vulnerable to minor throat infections and have voice problems. Protect your neck well if you have to go outside in adverse weather conditions, and you will avoid complications. Sharing a dream is the surest way to connect with those strangers. You have great power of conviction now, Cancer, and if you know how to take advantage of this moment, you can achieve great things. Don't stop now that the wheel is starting to turn. Today, at a meeting of friends or people from your social environment, you will realize that your words are widely accepted, more than they had been until now. Don't let this moment when you enjoy extra astral protection pass without trying to achieve what you so desire on a daily basis, whatever its nature. Projects aimed at promoting changes in your environment are well supported. Think about it today, Cancer, and don't let ideas get away from your mind. Write down all your thoughts and even your dreams, because life has many ways of showing us the way every day. How to win over a Cancer woman: share her homely tendency. Cancer is a sign that always loves home. Whether it's a man or a woman, the person of this sign loves being at home. Therefore, the domestic environment represents an important part of their life. Given this, what you should do is share this taste for home. Try to feel identified by this tendency of the Cancer girl. Even if it's not your thing, if you succeed, you will get along with her. To have a good relationship, you need, first of all, to understand that home is vital for this girl and respect it. Next, spend time at her house, help her be interested in everything she does there. The questions you ask will spark her interest. Give her details, taking into account her tastes. Any of these women loves details that fit what they like, whether it's a movie or a song they listen to a lot. They will always appreciate that you use it to surprise them, and that shows that you have taken an interest in getting to know them and that you want to share their hobbies. When faced with something like this, every Cancer girl will open her heart to you unconditionally. There are many things that Cancer girls don't like. To make matters worse, they never talk about it, so it goes unnoticed. Luckily, we will reveal them to you below. Try not to commit the following mistakes. Never joke excessively. Although girls of this sign are fun, they are also very sensitive. An occasional joke won't hurt them, although everything will change if you make them all the time, and even worse if they have to do with something about her. Any joke about her diet, her decisions, etc., will be nonsense. With that, you will not be able to win her affection. On the contrary, you will come across as an annoying guy from whom she will try to get as far away as possible. Ignoring her needs. Like every Cancer woman, she frequently has many needs, almost always emotional. However, do not underestimate her. Ignoring the needs of a Cancer woman is one of the most hurtful things you can do. If she takes the step to tell you about them, it is because she trusts you. You stopped believing in things that could have done you a lot of good, and that is not right. Remember that we must never lose the conception that the world can be a better place. Do not be afraid of what may come. You trust a lot in a person who has no intention of betraying you, and when you see that, you could begin to move towards the place where you should always have been. Today you will feel that the world smiles at you and that the people by your side are fine. It is a day to pamper yourself, so do not stop doing it. Go shopping, eat out, invest in something nice for your home, or take a walk around the city. It's a good time to start doing things you like and find entertaining. At work, you may have felt a little tired with everything you've had to do lately, so you may decide to rest a little longer. Work doesn't come with lasting stress today, so you can relax while you fulfill your duties. If you don't have a partner, you need to say what you feel today, otherwise, that person could take a step back permanently. Be brave, you're afraid of rejection, but that idea shouldn't stop you. The stars are on your side, and you have everything you need to be loved. Don't think that love at first sight will be the answer. You could face new romances, but they may not be as long-lasting as you wish. If you have a partner, your home is an open party to which everyone is invited. There is always music in your relationship, which is great, but your partner would like you to have more intimacy between you. Dedicate this day to her and your relationship. It is an excellent time for committed Cancers to think about growing the family, since a new member is coming to your home. Today is a good time for work and money. You will need to put a little more spirit in your path and do the math at home. This is a beautiful time for personal fulfillment. If you have decided to go back to work or are looking for a new job, today is the day to grow professionally. Take care of your heart, which is the center of your emotions and the strength of your life. Maintain a diet that strengthens it and avoid fats and salt in your meals. Do not abuse alcohol. Cancer has everything very clear today. The world is moving forward and so is the crab. Even if it is a little slower than usual, the crab knows that life can be put together as it wants and as it has always wanted, so do not stop trying to take a good path. Always remember that it is not good to leave the other person without an explanation. You needed to have the ability to say the things that are happening to you, Cancer, and what you are feeling regarding the person who is in your life at this moment. Do not doubt what you feel, it is necessary. It is good that you are at this moment thinking of a reason to be more successful and advance in your career, so stop giving a hand to the people who work with you. You have to put all your experience and your ability to achieve great challenges at your disposal today. It is likely that you see life from a wrong place. Do not do it anymore. You have to stop fighting against the current. You could be thinking of things that will not leave you alone, but your mind is strong, crab. Do not let anything pass you by today. You must put aside your rigid or methodical way of shaping your life. Approaching spiritual life would be a healing experience, which will allow you a divine connection. The North Node in the 12th house implies a very deep inner work. You will feel comfortable isolating yourself, spending time alone, meditating on your own nature and innermost needs. The sign of Scorpio in the house of love will impregnate your romantic life with great passion, but passions that will be lived with great intensity, so you must channel this energy positively. Keep in mind that this energy seeks in you the maturity and capacity to give in the relationship. If you practice exercise, it is important that you carefully develop your routines to avoid hurting yourself or adjusting your pillow properly when sleeping, because you could have some discomfort at the muscular level or hurt yourself. In the workplace, you will conduct yourself in a very diplomatic and eloquent way, making people feel very comfortable by your side, because you will transmit great warmth and confidence to them. In the area of relationships, you will not be interested in playing games, but quite the opposite, you will show great seriousness combined with a very conservative attitude. Therefore, it is necessary to have a person who can keep up with you and who, like you, is not interested in wasting time but in building a mature bond. With the position of the vertex in the house of House 2, it is likely that you will face some complicated experiences with the financial issue, but you should not be discouraged. It is better that you focus on your work or on businesses or projects that will allow you to generate financial resources according to your needs. It is possible that you manifest psychic experiences. This will allow you to understand a reality that is beyond our material or real approaches. Cancer, you find solutions to problems that seemed impossible to solve because they were determined by factors beyond your control. Check your horoscope and see what the zodiac has in store for you in love, health, and much more. Cancer, your horoscope tells us that the great air trine activated by the moon in the 12th house allows you to find solutions to problems that seemed impossible to solve because they were determined by factors beyond your control. The moon in the 12th house favors your intuition, but you must be careful because it can also lead you to create fantasies that have no basis in reality. If you practice meditation, you will discover the true meaning of the signals you perceive. Do not use your emotional problems to evade your work responsibilities and with the teams you work with. Your emotional life is very chaotic, and if you focus on it, you will not get anything good. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.